Did you know that someone made a New Year's resolution to stop blaming their farts on their dog? Ridiculous, right? We hope it worked for them. As for us here, let's tell you what Martin Luther King Jr. said. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Number 10. Set a savings goal. Bill Copeland, a poet, writer, and historian, said, "The trouble with not having a goal is that you can spend your life running up and down the field and never score." He hit the nail on the head because without a goal, you can't achieve what you have set. You can only hope, and we all know that hope without action is empty. If you want to save thousands of dollars in 2023, the time to set your goals is right now. For example, let's say you want to have $12,000 saved by this time next year. To achieve that target, you have to set a goal to save $1,000 a month, right? This is the first step. You have to follow through to achieve it by being committed, disciplined, and consistent. If you set a goal to have $12,000 but are not consistent in making sure you save $1,000 a month at the time of maturity for your goal, you'll have saved half or less the amount you had set. To achieve anything in life, you have to have a vision and start realizing it by setting goals. When you have clear expectations, 2023 will find you so prepared, you'll have no choice but to follow in your footsteps. Number 9. Pay yourself first. Financial experts have, financial expertise. And the one rule of thumb they recite to us like a mantra is to pay ourselves first. It has clearly worked for them. That's why they try to instill it in you. Paying yourself first refers to saving a specific amount of money from your income before spending the rest of it. For example, if you earn a monthly income of $2,500, spending it first and deciding to save what's left will find you with negative dollars and will start charging your credit card, which is the beginning of debt accumulation. To be on the winning side in 2023, pay yourself first, then spend what's left. If you want to save 20% of your $2,500, you'll be saving $500 a month. This means that if you're disciplined, you'll have $6,000 by the end of the year. Saving is difficult but not impossible. You can do it if you put your mind to it and practice discipline, consistency, and commitment. And saving money before spending it is one discipline that, if you master, you're financially set for life. Seriously. Number 8. Automate everything. We're not saying you should spend money on robots, though we wouldn't mind having everything done for us. We mean that you should automate your savings as well as your payments. Automating everything ensures that you have no interaction with money when it comes to paying your bills or saving for your future. And because you're not handling cash as often, you'll be less likely to be tempted to spend it on things you don't need. For example, if you want to save $500 per month, automating it ensures that money hits your savings account and has not taken any detours to the jewelry store or Foot Locker. If you want to pay your rent, transferring money from your account directly to the account provided by your landlord ensures that you haven't withdrawn any cash. This helps you avoid temptations because we know how tempting money is. Let's look at this scenario. You withdraw $1,000 to pay your house rent on your way home, intending to give it to your landlord, but your friend calls and asks to meet. Meeting them means going to the restaurant and having a drink or some dinner. And because you had not planned on it, you take some of that rent money to pay for your dinner. This means you have to withdraw more money to fill the deficit. Not to mention the transactions incurred. Automating everything helps you avoid poor spending, which can save you lots of green paper. If you want to save thousands of dollars in 2023, automate everything. And we mean everything. Number 7. Live below your means. Many times, we go for the most expensive item even when there is a cheaper version of it because we think that the more expensive one is the real deal. This causes us to spend more than we have, which forces us to take debt to survive. Then our endless financial troubles begin. This is what we call living above our means. Spending more money than you have is one way to stay perpetually broke because you have no money to see you through the month, which prompts you to borrow. But in 2023, you want to be a new person financially, right? Great! You can start living below your means and save tons of money. For example, did you know that you shouldn't live in a house whose rent is more than a third of your income? That's right. If you earn $2,500, paying $1,000 in house rent is living above your means. You can find cheap houses and save hundreds of dollars every month. You can find tiny houses for $400 and save $600. Living below your means is having money left over when the new month rolls in. If you still have $300 left from your $2,500 income at month's end, you're a great spender. You can save your dollars by buying food that's on sale, visiting thrift stores to buy clothes, buying a used car, and walking instead of driving everywhere. You would save so much money, you'd wonder why you hadn't started doing that before. Don't let 2023 come and go without making solid financial plans to save you thousands of dollars. And living below your means can do just that. You don't believe us? Try it. Number 6. Save your windfall. Sometimes we come into money we had not expected, and many of us take impromptu vacations or purchase big items we don't need. But what if you could put that money into your savings account? You'd certainly be thousands of dollars richer, which pushes you closer to your financial independence. For example, if you bought a lottery ticket and won $10,000, what would be your first move? Would you rush to buy yourself a jet ski? We know some of you would, but what if you saved that money? You'd usher in the year 2023 in style because you know you're no longer broke, right? If you want a financially secure future, save your windfall. This could be a bonus check you got from your boss or a customer that loves your service so much they wrote you a check for $2,000. Don't rush to the store to buy a $1,500 MacBook. Save that money instead. Saving all the money you come into can save you thousands of dollars. If nothing else, resolve to save all your end-of-year bonuses, cash gifts, and even the lottery. Though, to be honest, you'd have better chances of being struck by a meteor than winning the lottery. Number 5. Get out of debt. Debt is crippling. It can bring your whole world to a standstill and push you so far back that keeping your head above water becomes a real problem. This causes more health problems and forces you to incur more debt to treat or manage them. But you can start on the right note in 2023 by getting rid of debt. You'll have a positive net worth and acquire financial freedom. For example, high-interest debt can cost you a lot of money. If you have a credit card interest of 24%, which is entirely possible, and have a $5,000 balance that you fail to pay by the agreed period, you'd be charged $100 in interest. Who wants to give all that money to a credit card company? The more you fall back on payments, the higher your interest gets. To avoid paying more debt than the money you owe, get rid of it. To get rid of debt, ensure that you include it in your budget like you would groceries. Then automate the payments like all other bills. You won't feel the pinch as much as you would if you were to pay from your pocket. This frugal tip will save you tons of cash in 2023. Number 4. Participate in saving challenges. Whether you're a social media addict or not, you've heard about the 52-week saving challenge, the $1 challenge, the Save Loose Change challenge, and other saving challenges. They are not a hoax. Participating in savings challenges can help you save well into thousands of dollars. If you want a sure way to save your money in 2023, pick a challenge and go with it. For example, in the 52-week challenge, the goal is to save money by increasing it every week. If you start with $1, the following week you save $2, and the third week $3, and so on. By the end of the savings challenge, you'll have saved over $1,000. The benefits of the savings challenge are not only to have fun, but also help you set your financial goals, improve your finances, and cultivate a saving culture. If you want to save thousands of dollars in 2023, enter a savings challenge and you'll be amazed by how much money you'll be able to save by the end of the year. And if you want to really challenge yourself, you can pick more than one challenge. But don't save all the money meant for your family's upkeep because you might find yourself alone. Number 3. Save in high-yield accounts. Just like high-interest debt gives you anxiety attacks, saving in high-yield accounts will pull at your very heartstrings. This is because they give you very attractive returns and motivate you to save more. You can save thousands of dollars when you save in high-yield accounts. For example, Capital One, an FDIC-insured high-yield account, offers an APY of 3% with a $0 minimum balance and $0 monthly fee. Let's say you have saved $5,000. You'd have an interest of $150. The more you save, the higher your returns and the more thousands you make. Nothing is as liberating as having financial freedom, and saving in high-yield accounts can make that happen for you. All you need is saving discipline and avoiding withdrawals unless it's urgent. This will help your account grow and earn you more bread. And we bet you wouldn't mind that, right? Number 2, max out your 401k. We know what you're wondering. Why would I want to hurry and save for retirement? For matching benefits, that's what. Maximizing your 401k can help you get maximum benefits from your employer, especially if he matches your contribution dollar for dollar. In 2022, the maximum amount you can contribute towards your 401k is $22,500, which could be more in 2023. This means that if you max out your contribution, your employer's matching benefits can help you get the maximum contribution at the end of 2023. Imagine getting $10,000 per year for however many years you work for your company. For example, if you work for 10 years, you'll get $100,000 worth of free money. Tell us you wouldn't be attracted to such a deal, and we'll call you out on your lie. Whatever retirement plan you choose, make sure you're taking full advantage of it. You may be saving for retirement, but it's never too early to start building a financially secure future. And 2023 will be a great year for you if you choose to listen to us and make use of this frugal tip. Plus, you get to have thousands of dollars in free cash. Before we get into number 1, make sure to check out the links in the description for our best recommendations to boost your savings. Number 1, cook your food. What does food have to do with financial security? We're glad you asked, but let us ask you this first. Did you know that the average cost of food for one person in a day is $11.04? Did you also know that liberal spenders can double the amount frugal spenders spend on food? The cost of food can go into thousands of dollars a month for an average family. Eating out can cost an average of $3,000 a year, not to mention the food you cook at home, which is almost equal in cost to eating out. But you can quit the liberal way of spending on food and adopt the frugal way to save your money. For example, you can buy things that are on sale and cut your spending in half. This saves you a ton of dollars in one shopping trip. Let's say you shop 4 times a month, and on each shopping trip, you save $30 when you shop frugally. In a month, you'd save $120. That's $1,440 in a year. See? You've already saved your first $1,000 by cutting the cost of groceries. Cooking at home ensures that you eat healthy, clean, well-balanced food, which makes getting sick impossible, saving you money on hospitals and medication. And if you didn't know, saving your first $1,000 is the hardest. When you hit that goal, the rest is a snowball effect. Don't allow 2023 to laugh at your poor financial habits. Show her who's boss by saving thousands on food. You'll be smiling all the way to financial freedom. Bank on that. Make sure to check out the next video. You're going to get a ton of value from this one. See you there.